thanks for checking it out, Noig. I appreciate it, man.
A typical.
And it's
anime
nice
roll.
that Mike actually retweeted this. This is really nice.
Looks good. Who wants to go through it? I back away.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
And you really didn't even notice any traps on it, especially with a roll of 4.
I'll pull open the door while like staying behind it, pulling it out of the way.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
I
got you.
just kind of
Okay.
sidestep to the side there.
The rogue sidestepping. Yeah, it's clear as it kind of slinks back into the shadows, right? Typical rogue. So as the door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. There's also another door that's standing beneath the stairs to the north. There's a large stone cistern that's occupying the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Now I'm going to move you guys over to the new map. So just give me about 5 seconds here. So yeah, if you need any help with any of the rolls at all, Dirt, just feel free to ask.
Will do.
Alright, so this is where you guys are at. You can see the door right here. Where you guys came in. I just kind of put you guys all there because I didn't know what order you guys were going to be in. So you can see that you guys are sort of on like an edge, on like a ledge that's kind of following the entire circumference of the room, and you're 15 feet up into the air. So the stairs descend down. There's the door. You can see the door to the north right here. You can see that there's the door right here on the west. You see tons of supplies, barrels, boxes, looks like grain sacks, and you see the cistern right here. And I also have some other general features that I'd like to give you for this hideout, actually. And you notice that from where you're at is about 20 feet up, but as you kind of descend down the stairs a little bit, the rest of the room goes to about 10 feet. So the majority of the ceiling looks like it's going to be 10 feet. You also notice that the door on the north and the door on the west, they're both made of wood, and they also have iron handles, hinges, and locking mechanisms and all that good stuff. Now, lighting is so far so good. I mean, the area that you're in right now is brightly lit. There's plenty of sconces on the wall with oil lamps, and you can actually smell the oil burning, and you can hear the oil crackling once in a while. So this is where you're at. You're in what appears to be maybe a cellar or a storeroom.
I'd like to go on down the stairs onto the first landing and maybe look at some of the provisions and stuff in here and kind of judge what kind they are.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can move your tokens around and stuff. Feel free to move as you desire, and also be a little descriptive on what you guys are going to do. So if you guys are going to do any kind of check, just don't say, I'm going to do an arcane check. Well, what does your arcane entail? You guys know what I'm going to say. So just let's try to get this as much.
Go ahead, Dave, and move down
Hey,
the
Dave.
stairs.
What's that? That's a doorway right there, right?
That is a door.
The wooden doorway you're talking about?
Yep. It's a door. It's got like iron hinges, iron locking mechanism, handle, all that good stuff.
Can I do an arcane check on it to see if it's trapped or anything? Like some sort of spell?
Like a magical trap or anything? Sure, you can give me an arcane check.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bam.
You don't detect any magic at all. Not on the door.
Okay.
What a wasted roll, huh?
Shame. I mean, it's good that we know that there's no trap there.
Well, I'm going to do a perception check over here on these barrels and the supplies and go through and check them out and see exactly what type of supplies they are.
Okay, so now wow, you guys are just rolling 20 after 20.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! So as you're going through these barrels, there's a lot of barrels that are actually sealed, but some of the barrels are containing it's actually a fresh salted pork. There's some cracklings. There's also some like beef jerky, dried beef. There's some flour, some sugar, ale. There's a couple barrels of apples and peaches, probably from the orchards around Phandelver, actually. But there's some barrels that you have to are going to take a little bit more work to open up to see, what's in them. Yeah, we'll see what
I'm gonna
they.
walk
What's up,
over
the
to
Come
Kappa?
back and get me.
barrel containing the
Hopefully.
beef jerky, Dave. And every now and again, just kind of reach in and grab a little bit and put it in my pocket.
Oh, that old dried salt tack beef. Ugh. Sure, you can fill up your pack or pockets, whatever you want, man.
My favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for
Absolutely.
some of that. On the way out, maybe.
Also, how long do you guys have? Does anybody have to go exactly at midnight, or can you guys hang around for a while afterwards?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good to go. Or
Sweet.
how long?
Kadojo, you
You're like
okay?
assuming that I'm gonna make it till
I
midnight
can
'cause I get
still
killed?
stay till 1 o'clock.
Okay.
That's about my limit.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
You got
We're
you got
pushing
church
around
tomorrow?
24 hours then, anyways.
No, I got to mow a lawn tomorrow and help clean the house tomorrow. So I got a lot of work to do.
You pussy.
Plus, we play again tomorrow, anyways.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'd like to continue to keep playing on Thursday and Friday. So I hope you guys. I'm sure you guys probably don't mind anyway, but I figured I'd just let you guys know that anyway. So, all right. Continue on. My apologies for sidetracking us. Forgotten Realms H2O. So that's what you see. I mean, you have other barrels, but they're probably going to take a little bit more force and whatnot. That's if you want to open them. Everything's been quiet so far. You haven't, nobody's walked in. Haven't heard anything. Or
I'm good on the barrels. I would kind of like to check out this cistern here and see if I can tell how it's being filled. Is the water clean? Is it,
the cistern is definitely filled with clean, cold, fresh water. And from what you can see, it looks to be about 10 feet deep. And there's a rim that goes around that's pretty much 2 feet, and then it drops down. So it's sort of like I guess you could say sort of like a giant cold hot tub. And it looks like it's 8 feet after the 2 foot drop. So there's 2 foot stairs and then 8 foot past the stairs. And it's nice, clean, clear drinking water. It's coming out of the wall. It's kind of flowing down.
Dave, I want to go ahead and use Shocking Grasp in the water. Electrocute any little buggers that might be hiding in there.
Okay, you can cast Shocking Grasp. Is that a cantrip or is that a first level
Cantrip.
spell? Okay, sure. You cast just like the Emperor from Star Wars, man. You say die, and you do that several times, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Now, I do want everybody to give me a perception check. So everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll. That would be 1d20 plus whatever your perception is.
I don't notice anything.
So I guess that would be starting with Stormwolf, right?
Yeah.
Starting with me.
Woohoo! Oh no, sorry. It's 21, not 22. Sorry.
Oh, Edward, then me.
Alright, so...
Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, me, then... Actually, no, probably Kadojo first.
Yeah, so Kadojo, you notice something, and also Stormwolf, you both notice that under the, where the actual, the water is pouring out of the wall, where there's the naked Eladrin holding his wee-wee and the water's flowing out, you notice that in the water, a couple feet down, You notice that there's sort of like a satchel that maybe under the water. Well, you definitely know that it's a satchel because it looks like it. But it's about 2 feet.
That probably shouldn't have been electrocuted.
It wasn't something that you noticed right off the bat. It was something that you had to actually. That's why I called for the perception check. So you guys are kind of spilling around and looking and checking out this cistern, and there you go. You two, you found this. I'll take care of that, Gimlet Grim.
Anyone want
In
to go
fact,
and get it?
I'll give you leadership of the guild there, Gimlet Grim.
I'll reach in and
how's
grab
that?
it.
I'll give you
I'm
leadership.
wearing
of
heavy
it.
chainmail. No thanks.
I'll get it. So I
Okay.
go in and get it.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
have
right.
to. You don't have to.
I can just reach in, right?
Yeah, you don't have to belly flop in or anything. It's only
Okay,
about
yeah.
2 foot below the surface of the water. It was just
Yeah,
the
but I'm a
Eladrin.
dwarf.
So what I do is, Dave, I roll up my
I'd have
sleeve
to
and
go swimming.
I roll up my sleeve and I show the guy my bare arms and I say, "Look, no, nothing hidden up my sleeve." And I reach in and I grab it and I pull it back out.
Yeah, you grab it. It was actually attached to a hook as well, and there were a couple straps actually holding it to the wall, so you had to unfasten the strap. So after about 45 seconds or so, you get the satchel out. And as you look at it, Dirt, it appears to be an actual waterproof satchel.
And I look at the guys and I say, somebody wanted to hide this. And I take a look inside.
All right, so as you you break it open, break the seal, and get it open, you notice that there is several items in here. There's a potion of healing that you're familiar with. There is another potion in there, and 50 gold pieces, and there's a nice clean set of clothes. And it looks like the clothes are for a male.
I look at the guys and I'm like, that's so weird. Why would somebody go to all that length to hide an empty bag? Bizarre.
Oh, really? Let me see it. I could use another empty bag.
But I wanted to use it for an empty bag.
I bet you did.
So if you guys want to...
Oh, never mind, guys. There is something in it. What do you know, after all? There is something in here.
So you guys can
Oh,
go
how
ahead
could you have
and
missed that?
write down the extra, you have the potion of healing. There's another potion that... Dirt, you weren't able to look at this and tell what it was. There's definitely a label on the bottle, but it's in some kind of arcanic scripture that you just have no clue what the hell it says. Then there's the 50 gold pieces as well, and the clean set of clothes. So if you guys want to go ahead and go to your group journal and write that down there, or you guys can, if you guys want to split it up now, it doesn't bother me, but you still have all of the stuff from last week as well. So once you do take stuff off of the group journal, make sure you take it off of it so you're not taking it 2 or 3 times. So, but add away to the journal. So you guys have that. You guys have that gold now. You guys have a couple potions, another healing potion at least.
Well, right now the healing potions, our cleric has one, and then I believe the wizard has one.
Yep. Yeah, just one. I'll take the mysterious potion, though. The unidentified potion.
All right. You can say you can definitely see that there's. Well, it just depends. Do you give it up? There, Dirt. I'm sorry, Almond.
Do I what? Yeah. I give up stuff in it. Yeah.
You want to take a quick glance at it and see if you can recall some kind of arcanic lore or anything like that on this on the inscription on the bottle?
Yeah, I look at the bottle and see if I can tell any kind of anything by the writing on it.
Okay, you can give me an arcane check.
Arcane, okay.
I believe.
Warrior giving an arcane check.
5th edition.
This is not going to go well.
Well, actually, it's a rogue. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
The old halfling rogue. So 1d20 plus your arcane. It's like a bunch of French to you.
Hey, look, guys.
you say-
It must be cologne. It's got French writing on it.
You think that it's written in some kind of
It must
goblinoid
be
or
cologne.
orc or something.
I snatch it out of his hands and say, "Let me
Wow.
look at that."
Ooh, I like
Give me
that.
that, you fool.
I look back at him and I go, "Rrr."
Doing an arcane check.
All right, Arcana check is there you go.
Shit.
You have no clue either. Give me that. You have no clue what it is.
He smudged all the writing.
You're
Okay.
He
thinking to
smudged all
yourself.
the writing.
You're thinking to yourself, of all this knowledge and time, and I think it's actually you think it's let me send you a tell. You think it's probably this. This is gonna be good.
I'm going to be crazy fighter and say, here, let me look at that potion, and I want to do a check on it myself then.
What is it, an invisibility potion?
Hang on. Hasn't set the tell yet.
The dragon type of potion. Even though it's not, it's gonna be awesome because he's gonna say, "Oh man, drink this." So somebody won the lottery, I see, huh? Wow,
Dave, can I try
135
again
points.
later to check?
Sure, you can
see what
try
the rating
like
is?
during a rest or something like that.
Okay.
Congratulations there, Mr.
Well, I said
Kevin, for fun.
Well, I did say I want to be a crazy fighter and take a look at it myself.
135 points. I think that's our biggest lottery yet. So congratulations, Mr. Killen. You got 135 points.
All right, but I'm going to be hovering over you. As soon as you
Okay.
either figure it out or don't figure it out, I'm taking it back.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
You guys you're doing an arcane check as well?
Yes, I
Okay.
am. That is just not right.
It looks like orcish to you.
Silly warrior.
And you're thinking to yourself, "Oh man." And I'm going to send you a tell as well, Storm.
I mean, what did you have? Like -19?
No, I have a 0 for Arcana.
That's what you think the potion is. Just from the little bit of time that you've spent glancing at books and like a laboratory or something.
It looks like a potion.
I'm giving them so many false leads, guys. It's great.
That's what Storm sees.
In all that stupidity, I'm just like, I don't know, but it's some sort of potion, I guess. I can't seem to read this text.
I told him
So I grab it back
makes
and
them smarter.
put it away.
even though it doesnn't.
It's mine.
I love to send tells to the
my
players.
precious.
So it
So, were we gonna
because they'll
split that
metagame it
gold
if
or
I
what?
don't.
Yeah, let's split the gold.
Yeah, 10 gold
Fine,
pieces
split
each.
it.
Exactly, Noigo. Exactly. Mr. Jubes, Jets Fan 316, and John Era, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to our growing community. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. You can check out all the other videos and stuff on the website and the YouTube channel as well to get caught up. So what are you guys doing? You guys are quiet.
Wasn't the cleric doing something?
So you stow the potion away, Kiddo Joe?
Yeah, stashed it away.
All right, and Robert, what are you doing with the cleric?
I did the arcane check on the store, and
Yeah,
I'm
well, the
wanting
arcane.
to look inside now that I know it's not trapped.
Yeah, the door is definitely not trapped. Not with any kind of magical runes or inscriptions, or you definitely know that if you open up the door, it's not gonna throw a fireball rune out and explode and kill everyone.
It's not gonna explode
So,
on
yeah.
me.
I mean, for mechanical traps, that on the other hand, you don't know.
Okay.
Why don't we just try to quietly open the door?
Works for me.
While they're doing that, I'm going to be watching this other door over here.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna be watching the door.
Go
to
for
the
it,
north.
Ammon.
And while they're doing all that, I'm going to be hiding over here.
that
Okay.
door there.
So which door
Actually,
you
I'm going
guys
to be
are
hiding.
moving
Wait.
around? What door are you standing guard at, Edward? You're going to be you're going to be guarding the western door, correct?
Yes, this
And-
door right over here.
Okay, cool. And Dirt, you're going to be looking at the door to the north. You're going to be going through that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So again, I want to check this for traps. Can I use my tools to check it for traps, perhaps?
You can do a perception check.
Perception? Okay. How come as a thief I have such low perception? I mean, really?
Because you're level
If-
2.
Aim asked that.
Now, whenever you have proficiency with your thieves tools, don't you get a bonus
Yeah, but he's
for
not.
checks?
He's not using thieves' tools to unpick a lock or anything. He's checking it out, checking for traps.
Oh,
first.
okay.
Let's see. How did I do? 16.
Thanks, BW Todd. BW Dodd. You search it. You find along to go with with the cleric checking for any kind of arcanic runes. You find no type of mechanical traps as well. No pins, nothing like that. No tripwires, nothing. Looks clear.
I look at the guys and I say, guys, I feel fairly confident that there's no traps on this door. Really, honestly, doesn't appear to have anything on it. Fairly
Me
sure.
too.
Why don't you try to
I think we
stealthily
should
open
check
that
this
door?
out really quick.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Dave, I'm gonna go ahead and crack the door open and just take a peek on the inside from the crack. We'll have it cracked open. See if I see anything.
Sure. I will reveal an area to you right now.
I like it when people reveal areas to me.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Not seeing anything.
Because
Brown
I'm
chicken, brown cow.
revealing an area to you. We are doing this the old school way with dynamic lighting.
Okay.
So, that is what you see as you pop the door open, Dirt.
Guys, it looks like pretty much of an empty hallway on the other side of the door.
Yeah, from
So
what you
you
can
guys-
see, but you can see that the hall does continue to travel to the west as well.
Yeah, to the west. How dark or light is it in the hallway, Dave? Is it dark or
Same
is it light?
thing. Those same
Alright.
the same sconces with the burning oil lamps that are on the walls here in this first room that you came in. They're lining the wall of the next hallway as well.
So
So
generally
it's still
pretty good
it's
lighting.
brightly lit. Yeah, it's brightly lit as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the point where the hallway starts, and I'm just gonna peek around
Peek
the
down?
corner
Okay,
back
cool.
to the
I
west.
gotcha.
Yeah. Do I see anything?
You just got to remember, I'm kind of opening this up section at a time, so I'm literally.
Yep.
It takes me just a couple seconds to do this. All right, so there you go. This is what you see.
I
Now,
say, well, okay. Yeah.
when you peek around that corner, though, Dirt, you notice that there is thick dust that's covering the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with false columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, and the copper plate is now green with age. And then there is also a relief carving of a mournful angel that is gracing both of the doors to make one large, sort of like silhouette.
Okay.
That doesn't sound
I'm looking at the tracks in the ground, or the sand, or the dust on the ground. Do I see any tracks in it?
Give me a. You can give me a perception check for this one. I love that chuckle.
Jesus, Dirt.
I don't know.
You don't-
Rolling king over here.
you
Good
can-
monster today.
you can actually see some tracks, Dirt, and they're actually going from this room to the hallway where you're at, and you can actually see the steps kind of dissipate towards the middle of the room, well, the middle of the hallway. So it looks like they're walking towards the door, because
I
that's
don't
just
see any
where you're.
strange breaks in the tracks or anything like that, right?
No, not from where you're at. No, you don't see it. Just, it's like as you're peering around the corner, you can see about 20 feet, and you can see the tracks how they're kind of taking off towards the door. So it
So-
definitely looks like there's traffic. There's been traffic in this hallway. That's for sure.
All right. So I'm going to come back into the room where the guys are, and I'm going to tell them that I found a hallway, and it looks clear now, but it doesn't look like we're the first ones that found this hallway, and somebody is definitely probably going to be ahead of us. So
Yeah, there's tracks, even in this first room that you're at, Dirt, and for everyone else. I mean, there's tracks going everywhere, to the supplies, up the stairs. Not only yours, but, I mean, you could tell that there's older tracks because of the dust that's settled. But, I mean, there's even tracks going to the door on the west as well. Tracks that are going on the lower part of the cistern towards the barrels and everything. So there's a lot of tracks, a lot of traffic.
can I identify like a goblin track since I did roll so good? Are there any goblin tracks? Because wouldn't I notice them or be able to?
You're not able to distinctively tell of a goblin track, no. But they're definitely all humanoid. Some are smaller, some are larger. So, some of them are older, some of them are a little bit fresher. But no, you're not able to distinctively tell that there's one goblin track per se.
Dave, on this door to the west that I'm looking at, which way does it open or close? Or, which way does it open? Does it open towards me or away from me?
You can pull it open. It looks like it might be able to go in or out. So.
Oh, it'll go either direction?
You're not really too sure. You're going to have to try it. So.
User joined your channel.
Especially with the Vietnamese tripwire behind it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I look at Sandman and I say, "Would you like me to check that door for you, buddy?"
Well, I was just wondering which direction it, because if it swung in, we could take and pile some of these barrels in front of it. That way, we wouldn't get, if we did take and go through the other direction, we wouldn't get people coming up, from behind us, especially through that door.
If you do get closer to the door, you can tell that the door pushes in. So you can definitely tell that. It's just like the other door, on the north wall. It pushed in. So.
Well, then that's not going to help. Okay, so do we want to go ahead and go through the doors that Eamon has found for us, or do we want to take a look at this other door while we're here?
Highton SRS and Mr. Fun for Killing. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it.
I mean, since you're here, why don't we just check this door?
Peek in that room. I think we should peek in that room first. They're probably connected anyways.
You want me to check it for traps?
Yeah, why don't you check it for traps, and then we will go ahead and look in there and see exactly what's behind there. I'll come up behind you.
Yeah, they're definitely involved.
But I'm not really sure. I can't really. It looks okay, but I'm not sure on this one.
Would you like for me to open it then?
By all means.
And I will open the door.
All right, so give me about another about 10 seconds or so. Let me open this up for you. One second, gentlemen. That's the one thing about doing this old school style. It's kind of funny how we talk about old school stuff in Roll20, but doing things using fog of war, calling it old school, is actually kind of funny. So I think so, anyways. Oh, have another one there, Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You need another brewski there, or what's going on?
It's the coffee, man.
Coffee? Really?
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah. Alright, so here we go. This is what you guys see. Now, as you guys open the door, you notice that this appears to be a somewhat of a makeshift storeroom that's pressed into service as living quarters. Now you can see that there are 2 double bunks that are standing against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber. And as you guys open the door, you notice